Yo, what's up boys and welcome back to yet another PLAYERUNKNOWN'S BATTLEGROUNDS video. I'm sorry it's been so long, I haven't actually uploaded in 6 days now. Luckily, as you'll see in the title, I have some pretty cool stuff to share with you guys today. The main thing being the giveaway, which I'm currently holding for 2 copies of the deluxe version of this game, which you can no longer buy, and they include the deluxe outfit set, which I'll have information of that on the screen right now. It's worth about $250 per deluxe set, so that's $500 just in itself for the 2 copies of the games, which give you cosmetics, plus the 8 normal copies, and the 2 deluxe copies obviously include the game. So it's a pretty fucking good deal if you guys are interested in this game and want to get these items, which are undoubtedly going to raise up and up in price as the game becomes more and more popular as time goes on. This game is literally going to be the next big game. Then go check out that. There'll be a link in the description below. Either way, in this video, I just wanted to talk over some footage, which you'll see is a game. I didn't actually record this footage, Woody recorded it for me, but essentially it's some decent gameplay showing off the AWM, also known as the AWP, and also the Ghillie suit, which I haven't really seen too much gameplay of this combo since it is a very rare loadout, and then later on you'll also see a decent win. The reason I haven't uploaded in the past 6 days is just because I've been moving house. I know some of you guys don't follow me on Twitter, so if you don't follow me there, then that's what's been going on. We'll be a tour and stuff soon. But either way, like I said, just want to talk about the game, and I really cannot get enough of it. If I do end up uploading too many PLAYERUNKNOWN'S BATTLEGROUNDS videos, excuse me, but the game is doing very well on my channel, and it's growing more and more every single day, and I just can't wait for the future of this game, which is something I'm also going to talk about in this video as well. Since the game's released just 11 days ago, the game is already one of the top games on Twitch. It has over 600,000 owners right now, which, in case you're wondering, the game's $30, or I think it's $35 or £30, so there's a lot of money there. And also, they did also just open up the marketplace for all the items in the game as well, which is how I'm also able to actually make this giveaway possible. Back when we first enabled the marketplace, I think around about a week ago now, I've gone ahead and bought a bunch of jackets, bought a bunch of shoes, which I will also maybe give away in the future. But these items, like I said, are ones which are from a deluxe edition, which cost $40 back when the game was accepting pre-orders, and now it's crazy to think just a week after the marketplace has been implemented, those items just by themselves are worth $250. Meaning if you bought the deluxe edition, you've gone ahead and got yourself essentially a free game plus $210 for free. And before you say, but Lewis, you can only sell it on a fucking marketplace. No, you can sell it on OP Skins. OP Skins already has integration for PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, so you can go ahead and sell those things. And I know maybe you think it's stupid talking about video game skins, but these skins can make and break games. They can make games popular. They can make them explode like never before. Some great examples of that are Rocket League, CSGO, and honestly, I can't think of any others because I'm stupid. But those games, I'm pretty sure I had another example in my head. But those games have definitely done very well, and allowed them to make so much more money, like 10 times more income than they could have by just selling copies of the game. Every single item which is going to sell for PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds is going to have them taking a bit of money out of it. There's going to be some skins and other things going on in the future, I'm sure, for like weapons and stuff for streamers and YouTubers. We already mentioned, which I've talked about a few times in the past, but something which I guess Twitch streamers don't talk about too much, so I just wanted to publicly say this in a YouTube video. But of course we do have plans for new maps, for modding, and I don't know, I'm surprised the core game, as simple as a game mode as it is, it's just Battle Royale, based on the original Japanese movie, I think it was, or Korean, not sure, I'm not going to Google it, but a movie that came out years ago, Battle Royale. The guy PLAYERUNKNOWN, which of course his name was in the name of the game, PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, he made an ARMA 2 mod, which then he made an ARMA 3 mod. He also worked on King of the Kill, which, no, this game isn't a copy-paste of King of the Kill, for those who still believe that. PLAYERUNKNOWN actually essentially made King of the Kill what it is today. Unfortunately, because he wanted some more creative control, I guess, over the game, he ended up making his own game, which I'm very happy that he did, because I can't bear to play King of the Kill, but this game is fucking amazing. And with all that said, with all those exciting features with money and modding and new maps, you can do anything with it. It's Unreal Engine. People know how to work the tools. I don't know what's going to happen with this game, but it's so exciting, which is why I'm just constantly playing it. And also just because the core game's fun. Even if we didn't do all those things, the core game is pretty solid. Anyone who hasn't tried it already, I'd recommend doing so. The game is so addictive. I know this video just sounds like I'm jerking over the game hardcore and I'm getting paid fucking mad bucks to say about how amazing it is, but I feel like someone really has to say it. And people have asked me like what I think of the game, and I think, me jerking over it like this just dedicated in the video, kind of says what I think about it as a game. It's an original idea. The Battle Royale game mode as a whole isn't a crazy unique idea, but for someone who's played ARMA for a long time, I think this game is it's doing kind of what ARMA does, and it's focusing on something in a good direction. The game is going to be optimized and stuff. That's one of the biggest downfalls right now, I guess, with the game. Kind of runs like shit, but it's going to be optimized. It's focused on its core game mode. Going to add modding, and the rest is really up to the users. I'm sure with time they are going to add game modes like you can, you know, I think actually H1Z1 had this a long time ago, correct me if I'm wrong, but where it was like snipers and shotguns only. So things like that, something really simple just to limit the spawning loot on the map, shit like that, I'm sure developers can very easily do. But you are planning on adding major content updates. I think it was every month or so, you know, don't expect the game to just be constantly polished battle royale. PlayerUnknown, and I'm sure the entire development team can understand that the gunplay and everything about this game has so much potential to be more than just one normal game mode. We have plans to expand upon that, whether it's through modding or through official developer support with Bluehole. Which Bluehole, by the way, if you guys didn't know, a bit more information since this video is so full of it, Bluehole actually were the guys who made Terra, which is a Korean MMO. Of course, the developers Bluehole are Korean. I was surprised to hear that. I thought they were just a bunch of randoms who somehow made a really good game, but it turns out they made Terra, which personally I haven't played, but I know a lot of people have played it and liked it, so kind of makes sense, right? And I'm sure those who don't like the game probably haven't even made it up to this point, but I am genuinely curious if anyone has. But what do people not like about the game, and what do you hope the game to turn into? I don't know why, but I just kind of want to talk to people, like-minded people who want to talk about the things that we want out of this game, what they think about the game, what we don't like about the game. But personally for me, with even without the leaderboard system, which is of course already in the game is just so addictive. There's no game which can make your heart race like this, in my opinion at least, near the end. I've played CSS and then CSGO for years and years, thousands of hours, another competitive shooter, which I guess is what you could call this game. But no moment in those games is really compared to the final last few surviving people in a battle royale game. Nothing can make my heart pump like that. I really don't know why it is that way, but it is that way. And I just can't wait to, you know, get near the end of each game and just feel that experience again and have a unique encounter in a different zone of a map. That was a solid frag, Woodsy, I'm not gonna lie. This video is literally jerk off the game, the video, but hopefully, like I said, people can leave some comments and I can be like, nice dude, I'm not by myself here. Clearly I'm not. The game, you know, like I said, it's fucking growing. It's been out for 11 days and it's just been going up and up. Obviously the weekends and weekdays are going to be varying in the amount of players, but steadying around, you know, 50,000 or so players and being one of the top games on Steam right now. In fact, as I record this, it's number 3 behind CSGO and Dota 2 in front of H1Z1. That's fucking insane. That's insane. And it deserves it. It really does. I'm happy to say I was one of those guys that played the game back when it was an NDA, when you couldn't record footage for it, when the UI looked like shit, when the map looked like shit, and then just a few months down the line, it came so far, like, it literally makes me hard. Everything's going in the right direction with this game. The development team as a whole seem like really nice lads, and the initial product, which is, keep in mind, a Steam early access game, is it's a very, very solid one. This video is not only me jerking off to the game, but it's also me kind of reviewing it, I guess, which, again, I like the game a lot. I really don't see what they can add more to make the Battle Royale experience a better Battle Royale experience. But yeah, I think I pretty much said everything. So I'm going to leave you guys with this beautiful video of Woodsy killing this guy. In fact, it's going to be in a few seconds. But as per always, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all good stuff. Hopefully you guys do like this game. If you don't, then I'm sorry, but I am definitely going to be doing a lot of it on my channel. Obviously editing the better videos, ones with some unique stuff going on, the good wins, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching, like I said, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.